Well, I ain't gonna let you down, sir. I never let any of my customers or my microphone friends down. It's very rare you can find somebody where you can key up more than twice back and forth without them saying something stupid to irritate the other, because they don't know what real men really have our microphones for, sir. Well, I'm busy too, sir. I gotta make some I guess I'm answering a customer, because this ain't an RDX number. See how nice the phone rings, RDX? Alright. Good evening, Nemesis Radio. Richie speaking. You're live on Channel 19. Do I have permission to air this call? I need to know at this moment.
Hey, motherfucker that's playing the music, then shut the fucking radio off.
I guess you give me permission to use your recording, sir. Do you give me permission to use your recording live on the air? I must know before I proceed any further. I don't want anybody trying to get my video judged. Can I use your voice on my live radio show, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Can you kindly identify yourself for the listening public, sir?
This is Weird Dog.
Hold on, sir. I would like to fix my amplifier. When I do these live calls, it's better if I go with the variable turned all the way down on low, which is only 80 watts. Just a second. Okay, CB World, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. We have a live caller on the air. A live caller. Sir, who did you say you are, sir? And what's your name and where you're from? And who do you hear in your radio when you do not hear Richie127? I'd like to try to decipher where you're at, sir. I think the call got dropped and lost. Oh, well. Well, we'll wait for the next caller. NDX Live don't start until the 10th. We're not supposed to be doing this until October 10th because we got to wire up the live phone up into the audio chip there and get it out on the air like it's better than this, but I'll be back there. I want to get a cup of coffee. They call me Richie Radio 127 on YouTube, putting you in the hottest cockpit in the land. I'm that guy Richie that everybody talks about. So we're giving you Richie's Radio to the hilt. You got Richie's cockpit at your disposal. Richie Radio 127 on YouTube. You hear something in my receive you want to comment to? Feel free. We would like your input. You hear some nuts or jackal that you want to set straight? Key up my mic through my channel and talk to him. You're in the cockpit of Richie's Uniden 78. Richie Radio 127. That new Brooklyn CB shop with that old, well-known, notorious DX master technician, Richie RC127, and this is how we're getting down.
You better put that video on here. I'm gonna go home in the morning and look for that video. Don't be playing with me because when I come back to work, I'm gonna be screaming at you if it ain't on there.
Well, sir, I would really hate for people who appreciate what I do for the reasons I do it and how I do it to let them hear how their radio sounds and how they're transmitting, because only they know where they are when they're talking what they're talking in the gate. So that makes it beautiful. Sometimes I get a lot of flack about my gates. They want me to put videos in there, pictures and photographs, and I say, no, sirree. The whole purpose of the video gate is the reproduction of what's actually going down live in real time. So why would you want to alter it or doctor it up or put a little dressing on it when that defeats the whole purpose of what the public is asking and begging for throughout the United States, the DX land, and the wannabe radios? Roger?
Roger that there, Rich. No, I trust you. I'm just excited to go home and see it now in the morning, so I'll be looking for it. That's right, 2387.
Yes, sir, Mr. 2387. Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what. If you get on YouTube at your next stop and just click on any video of Richie Radio, once you get it running, just hit the button underneath it, and that gives you the uploads, and that's where you want to be. So how it goes is this: the first video you're seeing in your face was the last one uploaded. I would really suggest, if you want to keep up with the Richie Radio 127 Cockpit channel, that if you tune into my channel, you scroll all the way to the bottom and you find the first video. When the page bottoms out, do not start. You have to start there to understand everything, because it gets loaded as it's made, the chronological order as it's made. So the video an hour from now will be an hour's worth of videos after this one, sir.
10-4, Richie. I'll be looking for it. 10-4.
All you gotta do on YouTube is type in Richie Radio 127. And like I said, if you want to comment to 187 or 505 MANNEEKA, or those guys down there by the bridges that spend hours cursing in a day and talking about a guy at nighttime, the only time the video gates can hear them. In the daytime, all that talking stuff they're doing, we really can't hear them at all, man, because they got duck mud equipment. Even when they go to the pump house, they still can't better the 5. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. 127.
That's a Roger on my Dodger there. I think you said 2387. Well, I want you to spread the word to some of your friends there across the land in the band that after October 10th, 10/10, from 10/10 on down, whenever the skip rolls in, I will be running the video gate. So it's up to them to make their noise and get their names called. You'll know when I'm not transmitting. So when the skip does roll in, the video gate on who's making the shot is right here, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, the bottom line is this: if you could shoot skip on 19, there's no reason why you can't get your name called on 6 and 11. The reason why you can is called cell phones, tablets, and listing in post. It's all about the click shit and the bogus money bets changing hands. But Richie right here, Richie, guess what? We give it to you the way the public asked for it. The only way I, as a CB shop owner, would want it to be. Just check it out. The cockpit of one man's radio. Never judge the book by the covers till you read the pages. Because a lot of phone calls I get say, yo, who are you talking to? We cannot hear these clowns. And to be honest with you, I guess that would be a repercussion or something good for me to know that I'm getting out in places they're not. And, I would hate for it to sound like a one-sided, I'm just a dickhead. So in order to show them what it is I'm responding to when they can't hear the cheesy RDX radios, is to give them the Richie Radio 127 Cockpit live, real time, as it happens and popped up, as you hear it, as you see it, nothing different. And I'm getting up to get down just that way.
I'll spread the word for you, Richie. I'll definitely spread the word for you. 6 and 11. I go on 6 myself, man. I'll definitely spread the word.
Well, I'm saying I could jump up and down. I'm a white boy. I go down there. I could have a KW on this table. I know I'm plus 30 at the other end. I could talk till I'm blue in the face, but I'm a white boy and I'm not down with any skip clicks, so I can't get my name called. But I'll tell you what, when the skip rolls in, I know what I hear over here. We ain't hallucinating around New York City. You don't hear not one RDX number. When there's no skip in the radio, you hear more